Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. Covering all conversation from dating to sports fetishes, this is Talking Points with Shabazz Davis on World Improv Network.
Yeah. Welcome, America. Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. And I'm your host, Shabazz Davis. This week's show, I'm excited. I'm so damn excited about what we got going on right here because I grew up on this stuff. And that's not just anything. It's wrestling. Who the hell in this country don't like wrestling? Everyone in the audience likes wrestling. I'm looking at y'all faces and I can tell y'all, yeah, that's right, audience. Y'all like that wrestling. And we got two of the baddest wrestlers in the country on the new circuit. There's a brand new circuit that's coming up and taking all the ratings from the WWF and the WWE and the WCW. And that's the new PWC. The potato wrestling circuit. And these ladies right in front of me, they something special. They're number 1 and 2 in the PWC, and they're also sisters. Let me introduce them to you right now, audience. Come on out. First of all, we got Alabama Slammer. Welcome to the show.
Oh, hello. Thank you so much for having me. This is very exciting.
It's great to have you, Alabama. And you know what? You at least 4 inches taller and 70 pounds heavier than you look like on TV.
Oh, I know. Yeah. No, actually, the TV doesn't. It actually shrinks you down. It's the total opposite of what you think. It shrinks you down. So when people see me in person, they go, oh, my goodness, she is a much bigger lady than I thought.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
You got that purty thickness going on.
Thank you. No, I don't mind that at all. Mom of 7, got to pack on the pounds, you know.
That's right. You're just trying to keep them calories up in order to feed them children, right?
Oh, exactly. And I have to win. I have to win the matches.
That's a
you
good
know.
point. You know what? You kind of remind me of the female Andre the Giant. And for I read in your bio, you said you used to love Andre the Giant. It was your role model.
He was a definite role model. Just a brilliant wrestler. And just, he didn't let his size be a hindrance. No, he took that size and he swung it around. And boom, he was great.
Dominant.
Yeah, I hope to be in a movie someday just like he was. So,
what kind of movie would you like to do if you had any choice?
Well, I'd probably like to do a science fiction space movie.
Oh, yeah. Wrestling in space?
Yeah, something that I really can throw my weight around in.
I got an idea. Why don't we pitch this?
Okay.
Why don't you get to wrestle with Matt Damon and body slam him in that biodome that he had on Mars?
Now, there is an idea. I'll tell you what. That is a good idea. You're a smart cookie.
Wow.
You sure are. That's great.
I appreciate that, gorgeous. Well, let me bring your sister to the show who ain't nearly as big as you, so I don't know what happened to you at birth. But this is Idaho. How you doing, Idaho? Welcome to the show.
I'm really good, thank you.
Audience,
What?
calm down.
Come on.
Oh, that's not nice at all.
You know,
She's
I
great.
pack quite a punch.
Yeah, I seen some of your
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah.
Yes, for somebody so small, she really can hurt you.
Yeah.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
she drew blood on me like 4 or 5 times growing up. She was terrible.
I could see that. Now, Idaho, I seen on some of your top highest rated YouTube videos that you was biting kneecaps and dislocating knees. Where did you learn that move at?
I was once lost in the woods. I went on a walk.
Yeah.
And I left. I ran in the opposite direction of my parents.
Yeah. Why'd you do
And
that?
I was living out there on the berries, and foraging.
Okay.
Fighting off wolves for food.
Right.
I learned that
It was the best
kneecaps are
7
really sensitive.
They were, yeah, it was best 7 weeks of my life when she was gone.
Oh.
7
Same here.
Yeah, it was really good for me, sis.
Now,
came
Alabama, is
back.
that the reason why she ran away for 7 weeks because of you or what?
Yeah, Alabama's not
Wow.
not really my sister. You know
Well-
what I mean?
What?
Like emotionally,
Okay.
biologically. We came from the same woman, but
Okay.
We're 2 totally different people.
Now, y'all the same baby's daddies, too? Because, you look so different. Idaho, you like 5'3", and Alabama over there's like 6'9".
It's the same father, you know.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think she was just the runt of the litter, if you're
Okay.
asking me.
Came out like 6 or 7 at a time, like
Yeah.
that Octomom or something.
yeah. Well, I had to fight. I was the runt. Sure, I was the runt of the litter. Born real small.
Right.
Had to fight to grow, but now I know how to fight harder than anyone else.
And
So-
that's why you went after the kneecaps.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
wolves taught me how
That's
when
awesome.
they
also
raised me out
sounds
there.
like a complete savage. I mean, listen to her.
Yeah, I can see
Uh-huh.
that.
She sounds like a complete savage.
But Alabama, I mean,
savage.
you got to understand something. I mean, she had to kind of overcome that stature and fighting off them wolves. I mean, don't you think that's a positive to be a savage in the ring, or is it more about just natural God-given talent like you've got?
Well, I think it's just about talent,
Okay.
and she's good. I'm going to give her props. Idaho does know her way around the ring. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that's right.
But I'll tell you what, I was born to do this.
I know you
mean,
were.
look, and then there's her, and I kind of feel like she's riding my coattails,
Right.
being a little sister, and it's
Right.
annoying, and I'm tired of it.
So I mean, now that you guys are also on a tag team together, I mean, I saw you guys stop off. I mean, I don't want to spoil it to the audience on how the circuit goes per se, but I did see you guys at Shotgun Willie's in Denver. I also saw you at the Diamond Cabaret and La Boheme when you was hitting the strip clubs, and you guys were doing the tag teaming. You were smashing them girls, and you were smashing potatoes out through their ears like
Now
nobody's
listen,
business.
we may have our differences
Right.
outside of the ring, but in the
Mhm.
ring, we're a match.
Yeah.
And
It's-
we are two that you can't. I mean, you just can't get by us.
It's like potatoes and gravy. You got to have one with the other.
That's exactly it.
Now I want to talk about the potato aspect of the sport a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Now, is there any challenges about being like 4 feet deep in potatoes, Idaho, since you're so short? I mean, I can see your sister ain't got no audience. Calm down. She come ripping through there like a badger, no
Yes.
on
Oh
knees.
my goodness, like
Yeah.
a Tasmanian devil through that.
You ever
Absolutely.
see Tremors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like those creatures,
Yeah.
That potato's earth, and I'm worming my way through it. Just get you.
It's
So true.
amazing.
It's
You
so
won't see
true.
me coming because I'm already gonna be eating your
just-
kneecaps.
You just
Yeah.
don't see her coming. It's so funny.
Yeah, I'll eat all your kneecaps.
Yeah.
Audience, you better watch out. She'll do it. I seen her done do it at the last strip club, La Boheme, how she just ate
I
that.
swear to God.
Yeah. And
I'm
you know
not
what?
kidding you. She is really just an angry girl. So don't get on her bad side, you jerks.
And you know
Sorry.
what, Alabama? I like that move that you done do with your sister. After she's gnawing on the kneecaps and they fall down, you pick her up by her cankles.
Yeah.
And you swing around like a potato sack, knocking out the opponents. How'd you guys come up with that? That's pretty.
She's
That's funny.
got what we found when she was living in the woods. We
Right.
found that she's got the head of a blue heeler. You know, the dog with the skull.
Okay.
They're a cattle dog.
Right.
My golly, you can't crack that skull for nothing. So
Okay.
just swinging
Yeah.
her around, she's just knocking people over like a bowling ball, bowling pins. It's amazing.
Like a Louisville slugger or something.
Yeah, except, she's not made of wood. She's all stone in there. Just
Yeah.
hard as a rock.
I had to fight a mountain goat when I
Yeah.
was out there. Had to get a thick skull after the first couple breaks.
Does that bring back any memories right there, Idaho?
Makes me think about it.
Yeah. What'd you do to that goat? Tell us what you did about that goat. What'd you do to him?
He's out there screaming,
Right.
just screaming.
Mm-hmm.
This baby goat,
Just
his
like that.
tiny little round horns.
Yeah.
I just gotta silence that goat.
What'd you
He
do?
was eyeballing her like nobody's business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to
He
finish
was
the
getting
story,
ready.
Alabama? She seems a little shaken up by this.
Just-
That baby goat was eyeballing her. He
Yeah.
was mad dogging her.
yeah.
And she'd already been out there for quite a while. My parents and I, we found her in the woods on
Yeah.
this face-off with this little baby goat. And I said, oh, gosh, that goat's going to take her out. My mom said, stay back. You're the good one. And I just sat there and watched. My God, that goat charged her, and she put her head down. Boom. That baby goat didn't just collapse. He exploded.
Wow.
His blood and guts were everywhere.
Wow,
Her head
like-
just detonated that sweet little baby
Wow.
goat. It
You
was
blew that
amazing.
goat up like a pigeon on Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah, I blew it up.
Oh,
It
man.
felt like retribution and glory.
And is that what kind of sparked your desire to get involved in the PWC, to take that to the next level and go wrestling with your sister around the country?
Yeah, it turns out goat intestines actually feel a lot like mashed potato.
Yeah.
So I got to taste for it at a young age.
Yeah, all right.
And she, Alabama, although she's kind of a bad person and she's really mean to me.
Oh,
She's
that's
she's
silly.
a good partner out there.
Because you're winning matches and winning money. That's all
Yeah,
that matters, right?
That's I mean, and I use my money for my 7 kids, and I don't know what she uses it for. Probably.
Lots of drugs.
Oh,
Silence that baby goat screaming.
okay, I can understand that. It's traumatizing.
I don't have Hannibal Lecter.
Okay. So I gotta plug this for you guys. I know you guys are facing the number 2 and number 3 contenders in the world at the MGM Grand in Slaughterfest 2016 in the mashed potato. I know they ain't gonna have a chance in the PWC potato wrestling circuit. What do you think's gonna happen? Talk some trash against your opponent, Sasha and Sylvester from Russia. Give us a little bit.
Oh, well, first of all, they're from a different country, so I think we know what that's going to be about.
Right.
Yeah. You know what you're going to want to do? You Russians, you commies.
Yeah, what you gonna do to them, Idaho?
You're going to want to dye the mashed potatoes red before we compete
Oh, that's right.
to hide all the blood from your kneecaps when I
gonna be
devour them.
Oh,
There's
And
going to
when
be
I
some
rip out your
nasty
intestines,
blood.
choke you with
And
them.
then your kidneys,
Hey,
and
get
then
here.
your stomachs,
yeah.
and even your gallbladders.
I tell you what, you better watch out, Rooskies, because these two ladies right now, they go fired up and they're gonna come get you at Slaughterfest 2016. In America, tune in. Them is the talking points.
Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. Give the Wincast your questions on Facebook, Twitter, or the Mile High Sports Radio studio line during the break of what issues the Win counselors can help you with during good, bad, ugly. Next on Mile High Sports Radio.